I'm a Flatbush native, born and raised. I'm Brooklyn through and through. I went to public school basically my entire life, my adolescent life. My mom kind of didn't want me going to our zone public schools, so I went to a public school all the way in Williamsburg, which is, if you're from Brooklyn, you know that's very far from Flatbush. Growing up, I was a super angry kid. I was angry at the world. When I was younger, it was very hard to reconcile with, not having a relationship with my father, dealing with the trauma of his death. My mom had the ability to make life seem as beautiful as it possibly could be. She kind of made me the person I am, the ideals that I have, everything that kind of molded into making Shanniah, is because of, Lisa Caston. That's kind of who I am. She'll probably tell it differently, but it wasn't until I gotten older that I kind of started talking with my brother more and realizing that we didn't really have a lot growing up. But my mom had this ability to make it feel like I had the entire world, like nothing was ever missing. So anytime I kind of felt anger or anything like that, I played basketball, and that was really my outlet, the way I coped with, the life around me. I was playing in a basketball tournament on Avenue N, and I was stumbled upon by a coach. His name is Junior, and he was super insistent on me coming to play for their program. So I graduated from IS 318 Brooklyn and was able to go to Poly Prep. Going to Poly Prep was definitely a culture shock. I was used to being around predominantly black people, and then all of a sudden I got thrusted into a world of predominantly rich white people, and it took a long time to navigate how to act around different people while trying to find my place in a space where I didn't know if I was good enough to be in. The beautiful thing about my friend group was that we all came from public school. So we were able to see the differences that existed in the world between private school education and public school education. So it was the summer of our freshman year. We did really everything we could possibly dip our hands in to try to help them, like the children that we were mentoring. My role at Project Focus was to basically be the community outreach. I was the person that dealt with talking to parents, accumulating kids for our program. I still keep track of a lot of them and seeing how they're doing. I'm still in touch with their parents. So when I went to DC and went to Georgetown, I kind of yearned for that feeling again of being connected with my community. Freshman year was difficult. I began to realize that biology was not my forte. Also, being in college kind of makes you realize everything that was wrong with you at home comes crashing down onto you at once. The basketball team at Georgetown was, blessed to go to Spain for the summer.
Hello. We're vlogging. We're vlogging. We're vlogging in Cuenca.
Hashtag number 22. Signing off. But, it had a sad ending towards it. I got a call that one of my friends was killed at home due to gun violence in Flatbush. That instance kind of jump-started me just because kids were dying, and I knew that I could do something about it. I decided that I was going to get back into, community organizing again, so I was going to put Project Focus and RFC into gear. Rose from the Concrete, RFC for short, is a program that is dedicated towards radicalizing love towards black individuals. It was a beautiful, beautiful time. We worked with Paul Public Charter School in DC, and we were able to get a full 2 months of programming in before obviously Corona hit. It was really indescribable experience you kind of get from seeing a kid feel less of themselves and see themselves not in a positive light, to transitioning them to thinking that they're the best thing in this world and they have a lot to offer, and seeing their self-worth built into something that should have been there from the beginning, but unfortunately the world has told them being black is not something that's amazing. I want RFC to become a staple for what love should look like in this world, because love knows no boundaries, it knows no race, no gender. Love is just love, and it is present in every sphere of life.